This is Lacey. This is Fuller and Agraz. There's an ace that's on the far side switching. Coming to our side of the court is Team Poland. That's Ola Wachowicz and Agnieszka Pregowska. We are rolling. I'll give you the particulars later. I will be right back. Come back. Yes. Yo, Torren! Just... Okay, hey, good morning, we are rolling. Thanks for having me in your living room. Jason DeBia's courtside. We have Team Poland versus Team USA. I'll give you the particulars after this play. There's a line over. That gives Team Poland on the far end. The score is 6-9. Representing Poland, the girl serving is Ola Wachowicz, and the ever beautiful but deadly, Agnieszka Pregowska, blocking. The girl passing the ball, that is Lacey Fuller. And her partner is Agraz, and I will give you the particulars on her later. I got a whole bunch of people joining me to chat about this match. A lot of people like me, who are mutual friends with all of them. I'm friends with Ola, friends with Lacey. That ball is in, and now the score is 7-9. I believe the first switch was 6-1 or 7-0, so now Team Poland closing the distance. Wow, there's another ace, a very, very rare ace by Team USA. That shanking the ball was Fuller. Lacey Fuller. Libero for Penn State, varsity player. I think she won one or two chips there playing libero. Zooming in on Ola Wachowicz, representing Team Poland. She played on indoor 4-year player, outside hitter at St. John's University in New York. Also played 1 year at Grand Canyon University for their beach team. I believe they're pair 2s or 3s. Grand Canyon, one of the highly competitive programs in the nation, at least in my estimation, top 15. Very, very tough to beat at home. Thank you everybody for joining me. Once again, Jason DeBillias courtside. The score is 9, serving 9. I thought it was 8-9 on a timeout, but maybe there was some kind of scoring error. We're in the first set. After the technical timeout, you guys stay with me. I'm going to take you to USA versus Italy. Jeff Samuels and Ian Satterfield are going to be playing. That ball is long, and that's what coaches affectionately refer to as a good timeout. Agraz to serve. Beautiful serve, covering the middle is Ola. There's the on-two, and that's something Team Poland's actually pretty good at doing. There's a decent pass, looking for the up and down set out of the middle, nobody up. Goes to the right side, that ball's dug. Ola. Wow, beautiful swing by Ola, and now the score is 11, serving 10. We're entering the technical timeout. The regular camera is going to stay fixed there. The live is going to move on to court number 1. Score is now 12-11. We're back in action here. Hey, Firm, thank you for joining me. You might recognize one or two of the girls on the court. That is, that ball is just out of bounds. Score is 12-12. We're in the first set. Firm, you might recognize that girl. That is Ola, played for St. John's. And spent a lot of time in New York. Jason Burrows, Jake, thanks for joining me. There's a free ball situation, looking for 13. Beautiful, nice clearance on that. Agaz very, very careful to make a wall, as opposed to any semblance of
Hey, big guy, how are you?
Oh my goodness, being joined by my left. I am his right hand man. Conveniently, I'm on his right. That is Andor July, owner, founder, volleyball one-on-one, UCLA alum. I think he won a chip there, right? You won a chip there.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
We were there. We were in the finals every single year I was there. Every year we were there. We either won or lost in the finals.
Cool. Did Spara play with you? Is that the
He was
same?
1 year before.
Okay. Nice. So what we got here, I got a pretty much a little bit of kinship here on this side of the court. Ola is from New York. She played for, I've known her for almost a decade.
I've done some coaching with her.
Yeah. Played at St. John's for 4 years, at Grand Canyon University.
You can watch some of the style that they play is from some of the stuff that I teach.
Yep. The girl jump serving right now. That is Fuller. She played libero at Penn State. She's a good friend of mine. She's also Torrin's girlfriend.
Oh wow.
I
like her attitude. I like the way she plays.
Yeah, she's very thick-skinned, very feisty, good jump serve. Yeah. So the beginning of the switch was 6-1-7-0, but the Polish have come back and tied the game, and now we have a 14-14, a 7-7 sprint to the
What I'm
conclusion of
disappointed
the
is
first set.
I think Ola's got a ridiculous jump spin, so she should be spinning right now. Like if
Thank
you
you.
look at the Pottsville Rumble, we worked hard on a jump spin. Like we lowered the toss on it, and we had to go to a two-step approach,
Yep.
which was very effective. She had 9 aces in the Pottsville Rumble out of 15.
Which she won that.
Yeah,
they won that year, right?
together,
Yeah.
right? It was last year.
Yep.
But you can look, they're not in the aggression like around with their serve, and that's the biggest weakness. And
I think if they lose this game, that's something that
Yeah.
you and I are going to be talking about it,
I
even
think
now as we speak, probably to the end.
yeah, without a doubt.
Once again,
The other thing is they're playing the sides that I've seen them play much better on the other side.
right. Oh, so yeah, Ola's
Son.
actually a very competitive left side and right side hitter. Which side do you like her on?
I like her more on the left side, Ola, because she's actually, when I've watched her in the past, she's more athletic than Aggie.
Right.
And Aggie, she comes and really sets Aggie well on the outside. Aggie, I like her passing.
Yep. There goes Ola with the block. Apparently they're splitting block on this. And
Notice their technique, they're using the step close technique.
yeah. And not just that, went on a 15 run. 15, I don't know. They were down 6-1 on the switch, and they've just surged back. All of the momentum going to Poland, and now it's just cut off with that ridiculous lollipop.
Lollipop.
I call it. You serve
I
lollipops,
agree.
you get
Lollipop,
licked, right?
buddy.
Is that,
I agree.
Is that the saying?
What is Bill Harris, with Bill Ferguson? Well, he basically did that study on men's volleyball, and the second worst thing you can do in men's volleyball is a lollipop serve.
Yeah, because it's the same thing as a side out. You're also
Exactly.
giving them a repetition and some momentum as well.
Exactly.
Rather just serve and miss. Not too much, of course. Hey, how about the Ohio State game last night? 16-14, fifth set.
Wow.
They're my dark horse pick to win the whole thing, and I want to make sure, crystal clear, everybody knows that I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I said it from the beginning. There's a
You
dig.
gotta put that away.
Yeah, they need this for the switch. 17 up. Who's gonna blank our
Nice
gods
set.
with the cross court? And there's your switch. Not really an advantage side yet, as the wind is not picked up yet.
Feel that low breeze there. Maybe we're
Right on cue.
Well, I don't care. And the birds come in.
Nice. Did you get a chance to see the game behind us? It's Jeff Samuels and Satterfield are playing.
I haven't. I
Yeah.
literally just got ready. Ben and Brendan are up here next, so I'm excited.
Which court are they playing? 'Cause
Right here, as far as I know.
their priority. These are my people, so their priority, and Endor July and his people, their priority. They said our media stuff is probably going to be at the 10 or whatever, so I'll go a little later. Like qualifier, I don't really need that stuff.
Looks like they're playing, what's the name? Do you see that? They're playing Hawaiian style.
Yeah.
Because they switch sides now. Did you just notice that?
Yeah, Oceanside.
Ola's
Yeah.
playing Oceanside. You see,
Yeah.
she's pretty strong starting out right there.
Yep.
You see that?
Yep.
Because she passes really well in front of it, and Ola sets a good up and down set. And it
I
also
think
plays into her right hand very well. When she gets the ball coming straight over her right shoulder like that, she's very effective.
Yeah.
Aggie is.
Agreed. I think at this point, because it's not a significant win, I think Fuller and Agraz need to just serve to space. Go heavy serve to space.
Yeah.
It's not, with the Strand and should I say the Strand and Ocean switch. There's only like a mousetrap to get you to chase the weaker offensive player, but there's just serve, just go tough, serve to space.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah. And she's got a really hard one because she's missed it. It looks like she's taking something off of it, and I don't love that either. She's got a whole nother set to play, so that's what I'd like to see. Yeah, let me see a little bit more of that. She's going wrist away. The ball's dug over on one, recovered easily by Ola. Ola looking for.
Whoa! That's the thing.
it.
Ola's got very good vision. Huh? She's one of those players that really sees the court well.
19-20. This is a very, very important play, and it's critical first set.
Oh, let's see if she goes lollipop. It looks like a lollipop. Watch it. This is going to be critical.
There it goes. She goes lollipop, and she goes to Lacey. Lacey with a perfect pass. Of course, what do you expect out of Libero from Penn State? And there's a dig,
got a chance.
looking to tie the game. 20 up, and
Oh! Nice play. That was nice.
Ola Wachowicz ties the game. Forget Barbara Walters, forget John Stossel. You got your 2020 right here, right now. First set. Opening round qualifier.
That's a good serve.
Pretty high pass, a little bit out of system. She's going to need the call. There you go. She just went hard.
Oh, high middle.
High middle, looking for 21, and there's the tip. Recovered. There's a one over
Run the
again.
back set. Oh.
Patient. Up and down, and oof. being down as much as 2018, now lead 21 to 20.
That's a nice comeback. That's going to help their confidence too, because they just seem a little rusty right now, both of them.
Okay, here we are. We're looking at a switch, or we're looking at game. Where they go back to Lacey, you better believe it. Cross court serve. Lacey handles it a little better, gets you on two, and oh, I thought I heard the ref blow the whistle. And
That's a great cut, sir.
And
that's a good finish.
And that secures the game. And now leading 1-0, 22 to 20. It's Team Poland over the USA.
So, you're gonna hit.
Yes.
Yes, so I'll get that to you in a little bit.
Cool. Because look at me, I'm all over the place. I got Central Park volleyball, King of the Beach.
Yeah.
You know, I was wearing LMU. Is she? No, I don't think I didn't see them in the tournament. Their names in the tournament.
Oh, no.
That's why I didn't put them on the list.
Oh.
Remember you asked me to put them on the list?
Yeah,
I didn't see their name on the tournament.
How are they doing over there?
Let's find out.
Let's go.
Try to go over on one, and that ball's dug. That's off the hit. Off the outstretched right hand of Agraz, and now the score is 3-2. Coming up next on the court, Team USA, Team Brazil. Keeping the camera right here. Stay tuned. Here goes our man with the plan. What are their names? The names?
Luciano and Vinicius.
Okay. What part of Brazil? Wait, let me guess. The accent. Let me guess. Curitiba?
I'm from Rio de Janeiro, but
they're
from Vitória.
I'm pretty good with accents, like the language. Yeah. I'm from New York.
Ah, okay.
That's everybody. You should see Brazil Parade, the festival, the Brazil festival.
Yes.
Wow, it's big. There's a lot of Brazil.
Yeah.
Scores 4-2. free ball opportunity for the Polish. Back set, Pregowska, line over. Got it. Dave Newmark, thank you for joining me. We're on Facebook Live. We're also on YouTube Live. Jason DeBeas, courtside. Team USA versus Team Poland. Pregowska with the serve. Beautiful play. There's a nice play on the back play, and she needs it desperately. Doesn't get it. Looking for the switch. No, they already switched. 5-2, and now the score is 6-2. Looks like the Polish have cracked the code. The Poles went from a very rocky start to the first set, from the first set, all the way to this point. All the momentum on their side, leading 6-2. There's a beautiful block by Ola. Lacey trying to go cross court on that to no avail. Pregowska with the serve. Beautiful cut. Pregowska was definitely caught in the middle. That ball goes out. Dodging a bullet on that is Team Poland, but now the score is 8-2. Once again, for my New York people who are back from their lunch hour, you're welcome. Beautiful play on two, and Poland really does well on two. They're very, very high percentage. I have two rules on going on two. If you go with power, then go with power. But if you're going for shot, make sure it's something you see with your own two eyes or something you see in your peripherals. If it's not something you see with your own two eyes, don't do it unless it's power. Good things happen when you hit the shit out of it. Luis, thank you for joining me today. People from New York, my people from Russia, and my people from Brazil. Thank you for joining me today. Score is 10-4, and not really much of an advantage side once again. I'll give you a little directional integrity on a flag after this play. This kind of wind, or should I say lack thereof, that ball goes off of Lacey. A lack of wind definitely favors the Polish. Huntington Beach, the sand's not that deep. I mean, I guess it's deep enough. It's not, you know, I mean, I say not that deep because where I live in Hermosa Beach, and, you know, Manhattan Beach and neighboring beach facilities, very, very deep. So this is, anyone who practices there, this feels like the Pottstown Rumble. Score is 12-4, leading 1-0. Ken Bassarath, my man, the myth, the legend. Thank you for joining me. Decent pass, creating her string out of the middle. Up and down set. There's a great cross court, and score is 12-5. Very, very important that they take a deep breath, let it out, and come back. Nothing in her body language should not say that this isn't going to happen. It's got to happen. There's a beautiful jump serve. That's what she wanted, and there's an ace. A much-needed ace. Still a long way to go, but serving with a slight wind. Cross court, position 1-1. More like quasi-middle to 1. There's a serve that's handled a little bit better by Pregowska. Pregowska cross court, and that ball is now 13-6. Team USA in big trouble in this first round of the qualifier. Lacey gets the side out. We're 1 point away from the technical timeout. Beautiful line over by Pregowska. Great elevation. The Polish right now in full swing. Jorge Martinez. I got my man Kenny from the east, Jorge from the west. Thank you for joining me. I'll try to hold the camera a little bit more still. The actual still image and a full match on this will be on YouTube later tonight. But for now, it's Team USA, Team Poland. This is Fuller and Agraz. Lacey Fuller, of course, good friend of mine. Former libero at Penn State.
Oh, there you go.
And over there you have Team Poland. That is Wachowicz and Agnieszka Pregowska. They're up 1-0 and with a, I believe, 14-7 technical timeout. Leading by 7 in the set, leading 1-0 in the match. Let's take a quick zoom in. Right now, it looks like I'm going to have some time to go back there and watch that if this game continues at this pace. Lacey's ready. There's a floater. There's a pretty good pass. I like the set location. I'd like to see her go a little bit more to the pin. Great elevation. And it looks like batting close to 1,000 as far as hitting on two is concerned as Team Poland. Taylor Bell, thank you for joining me. This is Lacey and Agraz versus Ola, as you recognize, and Pregowska. Score is now 16-7, and now they're switching sides. Poland's not playing around. They're going to go after the hitter that they think they have the best chance of playing defense against. Besides, this is the qualifier. This is round 1. They have a very, very long way to go if they want to qualify for this FIVB AVP co-promotion for the draw. It's a beautiful play, and now the score is 8-17. I'd love to give you a keys to victory and what they have to do to come back, but right now it seems like Poland is a snowball going down a hill, getting bigger and bigger. It's a pretty good jump serve, and this on-2 action has been unstoppable. I think, hey, there's one thing that can get better. I'd like to see the blocker, and Kenny tells me this 100 times a few years ago, this on-2, man, the blocker's got to protect something that at least allows the defender to get something that's quasi-hard driven and give them enough time to play the line over or crossover. It has to go a little bit more up and down, because right now with no blocker on the on-2, it's just all down. Sorry about my sniffles. I am the sniffle master. Leaving home a tad early on that is Lacey. Score is 19, serving 9. Ola, Agnieszka, looking for something us New Yorkers affectionately refer to as the beer game. It is now 29. Beer game is when you hold someone under 10 points, then they gotta buy you a beer. And in a very bizarre moment, timeout is called. Trying to do a quick zoom in over here. Jeff Samuels, Ian Satterfield still playing Team Poland. But stay tuned, coming up next.
What's the score?
It's 20-9. They're looking for the beer game.
Oh, wow.
Us New Yorkers.
Or is it a big shift over?
Yeah.
Why do you think they suddenly got
Well, their ability to hit on two, they're batting close to 1,000.
follow on too? I love
yeah,
that.
Yeah. And I think Team USA just needed to throw up a block that at least allows you to pursue the hard driven or
Was Aggie
crossover.
playing right when that was happening? All those hitting on two?
Yeah.
That's her vision again.
Very nearly. I mean, in my estimation, every single shot. That's 10 shots. Probably 10 for 10. And when you're trailing by 10, guess what?
One of the things that I love about her is how she thinks. Like, out of all the female players I've seen, like, she is one of those players that every play she's trying to make it easy versus having to do something that's the same.
And not to mention a huge upside. She's young, still a learning curve. There's not really anything that hit a ceiling yet.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually hit the ground, and this is the first match. But stay tuned. Joining us next is Andor July coaching Ben Vaught, Brandon Clemens against Team Brazil. But for now, on this court, Jason DeBillius, so long.